my expectations are that it really shouldn't take you more than a year or a year and a half. And my idea, although not fully developed at the time, was I thought because it was a fixer-upper, I could loan them a little bit of money, they could pay it back, then we could go on to the next project, they could pay it back, go on to the next project, which was securing the front of the house, some fencing,
So what
roofing.
did he say to you?
So on July 15th, I detected a tone with an attitude that he really wasn't all that interested in paying me back. So from July 15th to the first week of August, we had a number of conversations. And one of those conversations that we had is that he said that he had called American Vision Windows. And according to him, American Vision Windows said that if you would have financed through us, it would have cost you about $100 a month. So he said, what we'll do is we'll give you $100 a month plus $300 out of our tax return, which equaled $1,500 for the year. It's going to take him over 4 years to pay it, but if that's what he wants, that's what he wants. So that was kind of it. And I said, so August 1st of 2014, you owe me $1,500, and every August 1st, every year, $1,500 until the balance is paid. So we left it at that, and then I got this cashier's check for $1,000 plus a handwritten letter that goes on and on a bit.
I'd like to see that bird, please.
This is the receipts for the windows. That's the $1,000. There's the letter. So it became very obvious to me, according to the letter, he said they kept saying no to the windows.
Okay. So, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to talk to you. I don't even have to address your son or his fiancée. I understand exactly what happened based upon what you tell me. And based upon what you tell me, in the law, there was no contract made with either your son or certainly his fiancée. In order to have a contract, there has to be specifics. There has to be a loan amount. There has to be a period of repayment that all the parties agree to. I understand what your expectation was, as you put it. My expectation was we would do little projects and he would pay me back, and do little projects and he would pay me back. But that does not make a contract, sir. That may make a moral obligation on the part of the recipient of the largesse, but it doesn't make a contract. And I've read this letter very carefully. And even this letter says, in effect, we never had a contract, but you insisted. You said it was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do for the house. It was the right way for us to behave. And we kept saying no. You insisted. That's the way they accepted these windows. But sort of as a sop, he sent you the check for $1,000. I don't view this as acknowledging his debt to you, or a debt, because as I said to you, in order to have a contract, even if it's not in writing, there has to be specifics, and all the parties have to know what their obligations are. Now, the fact that after the windows were in and you insisted that he owe you money, he was trying to maintain a relationship with you by giving you something to satisfy you, even though he had no legal obligation to do that. I think it's truly a shame that you and your father, I mean, I see that there's lots of pain in this letter, that your relationship with him has been sort of an ebb and a flow for a very long time. But you're his only child, and you only have one father. So I probably think that it would be a nice thing for you to do to make him feel better. I'm not so sure that that's what he really wants, your money. I don't think so. But if that will help, I really think that you and your fiancé should do that. It's your home, you're working, you have no other responsibility, you really can do that. And I assume you like being warm in the winter and cooler in the summer with good windows, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I think you should do it. But this is a court, and in a court there has to be a contract, and I find that there was none. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.